Hi guys, it's Annabelle and welcome back to my channel for this little pregnancy series that we're doing. I feel like this is honestly just a way to like help me cope. I'm just like projecting onto you my situation through my pregnancy, and we can go through it together. If you are currently pregnant or you're thinking about getting pregnant, hopefully this will help you and give you like a real proper understanding, because I feel like I kind of went into the whole thing slightly clueless, and honestly I wish that I had known more. So I got some questions from my TikTok and my Instagram, like a little pregnancy Q&A. If you can hear noise, if you can hear squeaking in the background, it's because my dog is in the room and he won't stop being annoying. Hi everyone. Okay, be good please, Diddy. Now I'm on pregnancy TikTok and I like see everyone's TikToks. It has made me feel so much better because I'm like, oh, it's not just me who feels like that. Loads of people feel like that. That's just like pregnancy and it makes you feel so much better. Firstly, just for a little update, I am due in June, and this is where we are right now. This is what we look like. I thought that's quite big. Okay, so the first question is, were you trying to get pregnant and how long did it take? I feel like this is quite a personal question. Like, should I be talking about this on the internet? But we're all friends here. We're here for the girlies. We're being honest. We're sharing everything. You know, we're not gatekeeping. Me and Joe have been together for nearly 10 years. Obviously, you spend a lot of time trying not to get pregnant. So then when it's finally time for you to be like, okay, we're ready, it feels really weird. You're like, oh, okay, because you've been trying to not do this thing for so long. So I actually came off the pill. Maybe like a year and a half ago now, and I switched to doing natural cycles, which is where you take your temperature every morning, and then you know when you're ovulating. If you don't want to get pregnant, you avoid those certain days, and if you do want to get pregnant, then you don't avoid those days. So I did that for a long time to not get pregnant, and then when we were kind of ready and we felt like, okay, this is the right time for us, we just stopped avoiding those kind of like red danger days. And to be totally honest with you, it was only 2 months of not avoiding the ovulation days, and then we were literally pregnant. So that is why we were so shocked when we found out, because I was like, literally so shocked. I was like, we're already pregnant, like what? I know that we are so lucky, because fertility can be such a hard thing, because sometimes it can take people a really long time. It can take people a couple of years, and some people don't actually ever manage to, you know, get pregnant naturally, or they need to get help or things like that. So we know that we are so lucky. But yeah, being totally honest and open with you, yes, I guess we were trying. It was on purpose. It was not a mistake. Literally 2 months and then we were pregnant, which is crazy. Okay, the next question is, will you give birth to your baby in Dubai or will you go back to the UK? So interestingly enough, when I first moved to Dubai, I always thought, oh gosh, I wouldn't have my baby in Dubai. I would go back to England. I don't know, I just felt like that's something that I should do. But since we've lived here for so long now, we've lived here for like 7 years, I would not dream of going back to the UK to have our baby. The healthcare in Dubai is literally unreal. It is so good. It's all like private. The hospitals are amazing. Loads of our friends that have given birth here, they've all like raved about it and said how amazing it was. You get a bed for the dad. There's like valet, and you can stay in the hospital for like 3 days if you want to. I actually went to the hospital recently. I'll put some pictures up, and this was literally the A&E room. Like, this room literally looks like a hotel, like the room and the bathroom. I was like, oh, I will happily stay in here. And obviously the situation in the UK with the NHS is just not great. Like, it's definitely deteriorating. The next question is, how many babies? I don't know what that means. If they mean like how many babies are in your tummy or how many babies are you planning to have. The doctor actually made a joke when we went for our first scan. They were like, oh, Annabelle, you've not asked how many babies there are. And I was like, sorry, what? And she was like, no, joking. There's just one baby. And I was like, oh, thank goodness. I mean, I feel like I always dreamt in my head, like, oh my God, it would be so amazing to have twins. It would be so cute. It would be like probably the hardest thing ever. So I think starting with 1 is great. Anyone that's got 2, props to you. Honestly, props to you. Like when I'm watching like TikToks and videos of like newborns and newborn routines and first time mums, I'm like, oh my goodness, what have we signed up for? So I can't even imagine what it would be like for there to be 2 babies. Okay, the next question is, have you enjoyed being pregnant? So I thought that my answer to this would be yes. I thought I would love being pregnant. I thought it would be super cute. I kind of played into like what you see online of like cute maternity pictures and like getting ready for the baby and buying cute outfits. But being totally honest, for me, it has been super hard, not been able to enjoy it hardly at all. I have been so sick, like so sick. I would explain more about that in my like first trimester video, but I have been so unbelievably sick that it has literally almost crippled me. I've hardly been able to work, hardly been able to go anywhere, do anything, see friends. Like I have been just MIA because I have been so sick and I have struggled with the pregnancy like so much. So unfortunately, I guess my answer to that is no, I have not really enjoyed being pregnant. I know everyone has a different experience. My sister had absolutely no symptoms. Thanks for that. She's like, oh, I was fine. I'm like, feeling unwell every single day for months on end. That can get to you, that can break a girl down. So this question says, when are you due? And so excited for you. So I am due in June. I feel like everybody says, do not say your exact due date because people are like so on top of you. Everyone's like, oh my goodness, have they gone into birth? Everyone's like messaging you. So for now, I'll just say June. Are you going to find out the gender of the baby? So yes, we are going to find out the gender. I think it's fun, just another exciting moment in the journey. So like, my sister waited until when she gave birth because she wanted it to be a surprise, but I feel like there's enough going on in that day. Like I'm already going to be so excited to see my baby and meet my baby. So I am fine with like having another special day where we can like find out what the gender is. I love how I'm just like playing fetch while I'm filming this video. Like what is going on? I've never been a headache girly, but I have been getting headaches now that I'm pregnant, so I'm trying to keep on top of the water. Oh, this is a very interesting question. So, have you gained much weight and how do you stay confident while being pregnant? Interesting topic to like talk on and discuss on. So obviously talking about weight. Obviously when you're pregnant, you're gonna gain weight, you have to gain weight. But for me, my body changing has been a super weird experience because I have looked the same, been the same build for literally my whole life. I have never had issues with like my weight fluctuating. I've always just been the same. So to see my body changing, I also, where I've been so sick, I haven't been able to work out anything. So to watch myself, like my body change and like my legs grow bigger and like my hips grow bigger and things like that, it is a bit of a trip. Like it is like a, oh my goodness, like, you know, you look different. And it's an experience and it's something that you have to come to terms with, that you are gonna look different, you are gonna put on weight, but it's all for like the most amazing reason. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. I'm not very stressed about weight. I think currently I've put on about, I think I've put on like 8 or 9 kg. 12 pounds, I think, something like that. How do you stay confident? People are very much like appreciate women when they're pregnant and they love the bump and things like that. So just like embrace it. It's like the whole thing is a miracle. So we're just going with it and we're embracing it. Why did you wait so long to announce your pregnancy? So we could have announced our pregnancy in like November or something like that. But we waited all the way until January to announce it. Number one, it's like our first pregnancy. We wanted to make sure everything is okay. We wanted to do all the checks. I didn't just want to go out there and be like, oh, we're pregnant. And you know, we wanted to make sure everything was okay, chill, take it in ourselves. Number two, I was so sick. I was so unwell. I couldn't even think about filming content and I wanted it to be good and I wanted it to be cute. But I was just dead. Like honestly, I was just dead. Then number three, we wanted to tell our friends and family in person and we were going home to the UK from Dubai in December for Christmas. So we waited all of that time to tell even them. So they only found out in December and then once we told them, then we were like, right, in January, it's the new year, and then we'll announce it to everybody. The status quo is like, you announce it after 12 weeks, but some people announce it like straight away and they kind of show their whole journey. Some people wait, some people don't announce it at all. And what's her name? Halle Bailey, she didn't announce her pregnancy at all. She's just like, here's my baby. You just announce it when you're ready to announce it. This question is very interesting. Are you scared to give birth? I haven't really thought about it. Like at the moment, I'm just trying to cope with like, all of the different changes and like the sickness and the tiredness and all that crazy stuff of actually being pregnant. Like, is the baby okay? So I haven't actually thought about the fact that I'm gonna have to give birth. Okay, maybe now I'm scared. Well, I've got to push a human out. But no, I don't know, currently I'm not really thinking about it and I'm not super scared. I mean, there's nothing I can do, there's no going back. So what can I do now? Like it's gonna come out one way or the other. I mean, on the day when it's getting closer, and it's that time when you're going in, I am sure I'm definitely gonna be scared, I'm gonna be terrified. But currently at the moment, I'm not really thinking about it. I'm just keeping it moving. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked this little pregnancy Q&A. If you've got any more questions, write the questions in the comments, send me like DMs on Instagram and TikTok and everything. I'm gonna have all my socials. If you are pregnant as well, congratulations. We're doing it, sister. Or if you're just here, just for the funsies, love you. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope these questions were helpful. I turn around and he's got this makeup remover pad in his mouth. Who's a silly boy? Oh, lick your lips. You're supposed to be a big brother soon. We can't even get control of you. Thank you. Thanks for coming along on this pregnancy journey with me, and I'll see you for the next one.